It's the end of the day with Ray. Hello, my friends. Well, if you look on the Sharp Interactive board, you see a paddle, Scolding as a service. I'm going to get to all that in a second. But I need you all to take a trip in your imagination with me. You're in your conference room. You're in your boardroom. You're going to have a meeting about e-commerce, and you invited Jeff Bezos to attend the meeting. Jeff Bezos shows up. You introduce him to the team. Jeff says, how can I help you? And you tell Jeff this. Well, we're thinking about implementing e-commerce, and we know that you're the world's expert, so we want to get some insights from you. Before you finish the words insights, he's going to say, I'm getting the hell out of here because you people are insane and you're wasting my time. This is not a meeting I want to be in. You people are crazy. There was a global pandemic 3 years ago. The whole world is buying more and more online than ever before. Online purchasing is the largest industry in the world, and you're sitting here telling me you're having a conversation to decide whether or not you're going to do it? Folks, if you called me in here and you wanted me to help you enhance it, that'd be one thing. But I don't have the patience to talk to people that haven't even implemented it yet. And just before he slams the door of the conference room, you know what he's going to tell you? Call the end of the day with Ray because I hear he has Scolding as a service. He needs to come in here and slap some sense into you, get these sites up and running, and if you want to enhance them 2 or 3 years from now, give me a call. So ladies and gentlemen, my new service, Scolding as a service, and I'm going to start with e-commerce. What in the hell are we doing? Do you know why things fail or don't get implemented? Because we don't have the right experts doing it. There's no accountability, there's no discipline. Our industry is treating e-commerce like a hobby. We're taking someone out of accounts payable and putting them in charge of e-commerce. We're taking someone that was running our CRM and putting them in charge of e-commerce. We're taking a sales manager that was managing reps that go up and down the street and trying to make him in charge of e-commerce or her. It's insanity. And the industry needs some spankings. So I want to start out by spanking the leasing companies. Get the hell out of the way, leasing companies. You're in the way. I'll guarantee you when Jeff Bezos started selling books online, he never met with a leasing company. The world's largest platform of online buying, Amazon, they don't do leases because they know that people will spend billions of dollars just clicking buy now. And the people that are spending billions of dollars by clicking buy now with Amazon, a lot of those are your customers and you're missing all the money. Now I want to talk to those sales managers. Boy, you meet with your team and you talk to them about the online coming soon, and they start crying. What about if they buy a printer in my territory? Do I get paid on it? And what are you doing? You're telling these sales reps, well, we're working on that. You know, I have a meeting with the owners. We're going to get all that figured out. Don't worry about it. Here's what you need to tell those salespeople. Get the hell out of your office and go out and sell something. E-commerce is not about salespeople, and they shouldn't be getting any money for anything that's bought online. Tell them that right now and be honest with them. Look, we're building an e-commerce site so people don't have to deal with salespeople. They want to go to our site and they're going to buy, millions of dollars worth of technologies from us, and we're not going to get in their way. It's not our job to interrupt the sales process. And then you can just remind them, hey, all those customers that buy from our site, right now they're buying from somebody else's site. You don't get any money from that either. So get your butt out of my office and go sell something. Go build a relationship up. Go sell a fee-based assessment. Go sell some intellect in the marketplace. Selling commodities online is not your job. It's the job of the e-commerce platform. Now I want to talk to our friends over there at Keypoint Intelligence. You know I'm not a big fan of Keypoint Intelligence. Private equity. What do? They buy info trends. They buy the BLI awards. Now they're out there delivering e-commerce. They're delivering cybersecurity. Ladies and gentlemen, in all reality, this is lunacy. This is lunacy. I did a separate episode on this a while back. They're building an e-commerce platform so they can save this encyclopedia of the past and try to implement that into some kind of e-commerce platform so it maintains some kind of relevance. Nobody's going to do that kind of research when they're buying printers online. It's absurd. But here's the problem. Because Keypoint Intelligence is in charge of all the awards. They get the attention of all the OEM leaders. And no one wants to tell Keypoint Intelligence the truth because if they tell them the truth, they might not get an award or something. It's just absurdity. We have people that are creating behaviors around these nonsensical awards in our industry. And we got to start holding these people accountable. It's nuts. Ladies and gentlemen, the MPSA, here's your spanking. Last year you gave an award to an e-commerce platform. What gives you that right? I mean, what did you give them an award for? The best looking logo? How does the MPSA Association evaluate an e-commerce platform? Ladies and gentlemen, our industry needs some spankings around e-commerce. We need to slap some sense into us. We need to get out in the marketplace and get this thing implemented. This is absurdity. Call my friend Norm McConaughey at the MPS Toolbox. Yes, I just gave him a commercial. If you don't like Norm, find another platform that has a proven successful track record. We're not going to reinvent e-commerce. I was reading something the other day. You got an ERP system, an e-commerce platform, a DSA tool. We're going to change the world of the imaging channel. Remember the last guy that tried that turned out to be a big old disaster. E-commerce needs to be implemented. It doesn't need to be procrastinated any longer because we have all these sacred cows of the past that we're trying to implement in the future. The future is this, ladies and gentlemen. Your customers want to click buy now. They want to use a charge card and they want to be done with it. And they're doing that to the tunes of hundreds of millions of dollars. They're just not doing it with you. Scolding as a service. If you want me to come in person and do this, I will. Because everybody watching me knows this. Status quo is the killer of all that'll be invented. Don't get stuck in status quo, and I'll see you all tomorrow.